Week 7! Yay!
Yay! 35 episodes down.
We resolved some things and revisited some old things.
Mm-hmm.
So it was quite kind of everywhere this week.
Yes, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we wrapped up the car accident storyline, it seems, the bleed valve and everything.
But then it didn't matter because Elizabeth was like, no, we're not going to blame David. We're just going to say that it fell out and that's the end of the story.
Mm.
So that's going to be really helpful in the end, I'm sure.
Yes.
So everyone talked to everybody. Burke was trying to stay friends with David, so he said that they found it. And then kind of later, when he was talking to Roger, said, if anyone tried to kill you, it was your son. So he was just trying to look like the good guy in front of David so that they can be friends still.
Right.
So that he can get, I don't know,
but
some
he didn't care about Roger really
advantage later. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, the constable came and Elizabeth was like, this is the story we're telling, and Roger went along with it, and he locked David in his room, but David got out.
Constable's like, well, I like easy solutions. I'm out of here.
It's like, whatever. So then David was locked in his room, but then apparently Aunt Elizabeth let him out later because he was out running amok and threatening everybody later. Listening to phone calls and through doors and...
So when Burke was at the house, he invited Vicky to dinner, but she turned him down, even though she was interested in his report that he'd done on her and the Collins family and everything. She wants to find out about her past, so she changed her mind and she
met him at the Blue Whale first, and then to his apartment.
Where he had an incident with Joe.
Well, Joe came. Oh yeah, because Joe got all drunk and just told everyone off.
Yeah.
And then he went to go. He forgot to pay his bill, so he went to give Burke money for that because he didn't want to owe him anything or didn't want Burke doing him any favors. So then he saw Vicky there and told Carolyn, and then Carolyn got all crazy jealous, and then she regretted it at the end. She was like, "You need a friend here, so let's hope that doesn't happen anymore."
Yeah. And Vicky didn't get any answers out of his report. It was all stuff that she already knew herself, which obviously, what would he be able to get? Only information that she'd already gotten. So
if it was a private investigator, then maybe he would have been able to have different resources to find
thinks
information.
That he can help her, so we'll see if he finds some areas to search that she was unable to search. Maybe.
So Burke ended up with steak for 2. Just for him?
Yep, because she took off. She's like, I'm not hungry. And then she got back to Conwood and was like, oh, I'm starving.
Tried to get new Sam to stay and eat the steak with him, but Sam...
Yes. Yeah, we got a new
Sam didn't want that either.
No. What do you think of new Sam?
He's okay. I like the other one. The other one just seems a little more haphazard, and this one seems a little too put together for an alcoholic artist. So? Yeah. I think the other was a little more appropriate, but he's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I always call the Sam number 1. I call him Poet Sam because he just the way he speaks is always like he's speaking poetry, and this one's a little more down to earth, a little more realistic style of acting. I think. I mean, we'll see more of him as it goes, but
right.
But yeah, they didn't pick someone who looks like the other actor. They didn't go for that, but
did have the same wavy curly hair, so that's kind of it. And yeah, so Sam told Burke that he didn't want him to do the drawing anymore, and Burke thinks it's because Roger put pressure on him to not do it. So we offered him more money, so then he said yes. So we'll see how far that he can get, like maybe a lot of money out of this if they keep going back and forth between Roger and Burke.
Right.
Sam's coming into some money.
Who's like, I'll do it or not do it, whoever pays me more. Who do you think has more money, Burke or Roger?
Burke, for sure.
Burke, yeah. Anything else? Is there any?
I don't think so.
Cover everything. Okay. Well, where's this going next week?
I have no idea. I feel like it's all the storylines are scattered at this point. So
yeah, we're kind of like an in between. Like we kind of wrapped up the main thing, and we're just like in between point where it's like, okay, well, what are we moving on to? What is the next kind of main plot line going to be?
There are a few little things, but. We'll see.
Nothing big has gathered momentum yet.
The very end, David said that he would make her regret or whatever.
Victoria, yeah.
He threatened her again. She'll regret ever coming or whatever he said.
from a child who tried to murder his father, I'd probably take that seriously. I'd be a little frightened if that were to happen to me.
Definitely.
Especially since she's supposed to be an authority figure for him.
Oh, did we find out this week that Burke had dated his mother before? Oh, yeah, because Roger had been talking with Elizabeth and was kind of hinting that maybe Burke was David's dad, and that's why he hated David so much. That was a big thing.
Elizabeth was like, "No, he's not. He's your son." You can see Roger's like, "Whatever, I don't." Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that was a big thing too. We almost forgot.
That was we learned her name. Remember Laura?
Oh yeah.
Roger mentioned, or Burke mentioned her name when he was talking with David.
Anyway,
maybe that was last week. I think it might have been last week. No,
I don't know.
I can't remember.
That's all.
Because David had a photo. David had a photo of her. That's what he showed in the photo that he had. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Is it all yet?
I think so.
It's all this time, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.